I got beaten. Not not a
got
lot.
beaten?
I'm not gonna exaggerate. Like I was always constantly getting hit. It was be once a month, maybe. But I would get out of line.
What would you do?
You know how little boys are. They just start running and getting into stuff, climbing, and they'll tell you not to do it, and you still do it. Then you get hurt.
Oh man.
And then the mom, and I had a Mexican mom or
Was your
whatever.
mom or your dad that would
My mom.
give you a good whipping?
My dad, my whole life only spanked me one time.
Really?
One time, I guess because I scared him. We were living in Yazoo City, Mississippi. And I would take off on my bicycle.
Yeah.
And, I can tell you something about living in Mississippi in the 70s. My God. Anyway, I was at my friend's house and I didn't come back and it was dark. I was supposed to be home at a certain time.
Yeah, you probably scared them half to death.
And I was riding back and I actually saw my dad on the other block going the other way. And I started speeding up to get home. And I get home and I just kind of sat there and mom was saying, "Where are you at? Where you been?" And everything. Your dad went to go look for you and this and that.
Shoot.
This and that. And then when my dad got back,
Ooh.
he got me. He put me over my.
Oh, really?
The
Like
whole
that? The whole thing.
the classic one. Where
Wow.
Pop, pop. It was like it didn't even hurt. You know.
Your adrenaline's going too much.
I was more in shock that he was actually
Spanking you.
spanking me because it was always mom's job to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't remember my dad ever spanking me or this. Of course, my dad just didn't care. I had a different dad than your dad, but
That was your mom's problem.
that was if he was home.
Your mom.
I had a bad dad.
Your mom needed to handle all those things. He didn't bother himself with that.
And my mom was good. I mean, but she did spank me a few times, but like you said, probably well deserved.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't like I didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah. Have you ever spanked your girls? See, there's the problem.
Maybe
That's
Tori.
the problem.
Maybe my oldest.
It's Vivi who you should have spanked.
Yeah, but by that
Not
time I
poor
was
Tori.
already felt bad for spanking Tori.
Oh, you feel bad, right? Golly.
And I only did it one time, and I was thinking, this is not
It didn't
good.
feel good. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel right.
It didn't feel like I should be doing
It
it
didn't feel like you should be doing
because I guess the culture, the norms have changed now so much that we kind of washed that out. So. Because there's some parents parents that are abusive.
No, we're not talking about abuse.
They go too far.
Yeah, we're not going to. But when it
was too common.
My wife and I were going to have kids, I definitely saw myself as a disciplinarian. Period. And she was going to be the one that softened the blow on everything.
Yeah,
right?
the mom or whatever.
But as soon as you hold your child and then you start, there's just no way.
Yeah, it's just kid stuff they're doing. It's not like they're doing something serious.
Yeah, I don't, and even if they did something serious, beating them, I'm not against spanking, but I just didn't feel good about it.
Yeah.
So I really felt like I didn't have the right to spank them.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that I disagree with it. But luckily I came up with two good boys. They're very good. I don't have any trouble with them. Knock on wood. So and you too for your
I got real good kids. Good, believe it or not.
Yeah.
After everything I've done and been through.
That was good. So I don't know how we got on that topic, but your dad spanked you. You were in Mississippi with the black kids or the white kids?
Here's what the issue was.
See, I gave you a segue there.
I think we moved into Mississippi around 70 or 71.
Yeah. And y'all stuck out like a sore thumb?
I was coming from rural Texas. And we had some racism that was directed, I guess, toward us Hispanic kids. But it was tolerable, I guess.
Yeah.
There were tolerable racists.
Nobody was lynching you or anything.
Yeah, or nothing like that. Yeah. Well, when I went to Mississippi.
Well, shoot, Mississippi, and that was the 70s. I mean, just go back 10 years from there.
Yeah, you got to remember, Martin Luther King was killed, in 68, 69?
Yeah, so
it's not too soon after that.
Yeah.
And the word gets to Mississippi very slow. It doesn't take it. Back then they were behind times. I don't know how they are now.
Yeah.
But Okay, here's a story. We went to the laundromat, okay, because we didn't have a washing machine when we first moved there and everything.
Yeah.
And uh, at the laundromat, it said whites Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, coloreds Tuesday,
In the
Wednesday.
70s?
Yeah,
But that was outlawed already by the 70s.
not in Mississippi. So
Nah, I don't already believe
let me
your story.
finish the story.
I don't believe your story. It was outlawed back in the 60s.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so us not knowing any better, being from South Texas, ranching community,
You went with the black schedule.
we no, it's
You
funny.
went with the white schedule?
We split.
What schedule did you go with?
You know how you wash your clothes is colored clothes, and then the whites are whites clothes.
Y'all thought it was talking about the clothes?
Yeah. We took
Oh my
we
gosh.
took our white clothes on Monday and our colored clothes on Tuesday. We thought it was the weirdest thing, but I said, okay, I
You
guess
wanted to fit in.
when in Mississippi, you do is Mississippi. That stuff still went on back then.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, back in the 70s, early 70s. Oh my God. It was a different, I was like shocked and a culture shock when we got there because I'd never been in that environment.
So, what did your parents speak primarily English or primarily Spanish?
My dad, he could speak broken Spanish English, and my mom, she spoke it okay.
So I can see them saying, "Why? ¿Por qué? Why are we bringing it? Why on Tuesdays the white clothes?" And
Yeah.
but okay.
Yeah, it was we were baffled by it, but then we came around, and our white friends would tell us, hey, don't let your kid, which is me, play with the black kids, because down the street
You couldn't play with the black kids?
there was a black neighborhood down the street.
Yeah.
I was riding my bike through there, and everybody thought I was Chinese for some reason when I was little, because I had my hair cut in a bang and everything, and I wore the glasses and everything.
Yeah.
So not knowing what I was, that they could tell I wasn't white, so he must be Chinese.
Yeah.
And so they would ask me how to say. The black kids would ask me like how to say stuff in Chinese.
Really?
Yeah.
But they were nice to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to go
But you were being told
and do the robot.
Yeah.
I'm actually I remember going to my friend's house, and we like to do the robot. And so we would do it in front of his family, and I was pretty good at it. I would do the robot. And,
Can you show it to us?
and everything, and then I would ride like a bike gang. We're all on bicycles. Back then, boys were on bicycles, and we used to go everywhere around town. Well, here I am with me being the only
Asian.
non-black guy
The only Asian
in the group. I kind of stuck out,
from all the black kids.
and my
From all the black
parents,
kids, right? You were nothing with.
and my parents' friends noticed
that you were
that I was riding around with these black kids, and they said, "Hey, do you realize your boy is riding with
the black kids?"
Well, they didn't say black kids, but yeah, and my mom said, "Yeah, well, because they would come to the house, and mom would."
What was the problem with that?
It's racism. It's racist. It was real bad.
What were they saying? He should ride with the white kids?
Yeah, or shouldn't be brown, black kids. Over there, it was very black and white, but basically you didn't see this intermingling that you see everywhere like it is now. Mm-hmm. It was just it didn't happen then, or if it happened then, it was not. It was very frowned upon, and people were vocal about it. And they would tell you. They will let you know that's not right. You're not supposed to be doing that. So
did you stop?
But I don't say I'm not white. I'm not black. I don't know where I fit in.
You didn't purposely go to the black because you
just fun.
You didn't feel ostracized by the whites, right?
I was a kid. I was just having fun. Your friend.
Right.
Yeah.
So did you ever hang out with the white kids?
Yeah, and I had friends that were
white.
They were white, and I would hang out with them too.
And how about the Hispanic kids?
I only met one Hispanic kid that this woman that was married to a white guy, and she was from Mexico, and
They're always
she was married to a white guy, and she had a son who was Hispanic,
yeah.
and that was the only Hispanic male, friend that I had. Everybody else was either white or black, and I would hang out equally with them.
You would hang
I
out.
would probably hang out more with the white kids, mostly because our family was where my dad worked at, with all the relationships that he had there. Were
Yeah, they were white
yeah,
back then. When the kids had those big afros.
yeah. I don't know if they had like big afros, but they had. It's not like it is now. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's just the
Back
way
then, the big afros,
hairstyle
right? Yeah.
changes. I wouldn't dare wear that. Well, I can't wear anything right now, but back then when I had hair, I had
Yeah.
these bangs that just went straight across, straight down.
Well, that's because
I can see why.
That's because it was cheap to cut the hair
if
that
I can
way.
find a picture, I'll try to insert it here where why the kids thought I was Chinese.
You sent me a picture, man.
That's a
That
long
one?
time ago, probably. You're not gonna find it.
When you had hair.
Yeah. No,
When you were a
when I
kid.
was
When you were a
a kid, not when I'm a teenager.
Yeah. Oh, a kid. Okay. So when you were a kid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I probably won't come across here. So many pictures.
No, it's too many.
Dang, we take too many pictures, man. Remember taking pictures when you were little?
We didn't hardly
younger?
take pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you value those now because those are little glimpses.
I know. Just
into
a
that time.
Little glimpse. Yeah. And now we got pictures of
pictures.
of our food. You take pictures of food.
I used to. I don't take pictures of food anymore. I like food.
Okay.
And it's beautiful when they send you a plate.
Keep dropping this
And
damn thing. Sorry.
I already spoke to you about that, Mike.
I know.
And don't pass the little tape over there.
Yeah.
Your elbow can't pass the tape. We got to keep it in frame.
Got to keep it in frame.
But William likes to do this. I think he's Italian or something. He's got to.
Now we're going to attack the Italians.
No, I'm just saying you're very expressive. You use your hands and you beat the table. And,
I know one or two Italians, clients of mine.
yeah.
They're nice people. No, the client all my clients are pretty nice. I got Italians. I got Asian. I got Vietnamese clients as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, all kinds.
I used to work, the company that I used to work at the airport was bought out by an Italian group. And we didn't like them.
Oh, Italian bosses coming down.
Yeah, they were from Italy.
Yeah.
They came down. They were the new owners.
Yeah.
And they didn't smell good. And I don't
There's
know.
a smell, right?
I don't know. They didn't bathe like we do.
I
think that's a European thing.
No, I think it is because when I was working in Dallas back when I was in my 20s, I think, I worked for a company that was just bought from French. French, they stink.
I don't know.
They smell. These people did not smell good, and they were the owners. They're walking around,
and these were the classic what you think Italian is.
Yeah.
They had their shirts buttoned down with the gold emblem, and they walk around with their slacks and I don't know Gucci stuff on or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were like they always talked like they were mad at us. No matter if they're giving you a compliment,
really,
they would always be. They'll always be. With that thick Italian accent, and that's a very good, and it would sound like it would sound like I don't know if he's saying something nice or he's mad at me. I don't know. It's just culture differences.
How long were you there when they took over?
7 years.
So you worked for Italians for 7 years?
No, they got bought off. They got
by the French?
bought out by the Thailand people.
Oh my gosh!
Well, it first started. It was an American company for a long time. It was called D. Howard, and then it became. I forget the Italian name after it got bought out was some Italian Avianson or It's something to do with aviation. And then the last, and I think they're still the owners. It was called Singapore Technologies, and they bought us out.
Is that who owned? Because Just tell people what you did. You would X-ray planes to look for cracks in the engine,
X-ray,
the wings,
ultrasound,
all
mag
that.
particles. Some people might know what non-destructive testing is.
Yeah, and so we've had this big plane crash a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
from a
the
plane
UPS
that
train.
went specifically to the San Antonio location for maintenance.
Yes, it's
Maybe it was the Thailand people don't know what the heck they're doing that messed up that plane.
no, that's long before this. The Italians owned it 25 years ago.
Not the Italians, the Thailand, that people from Thailand.
I don't know. I think the
Who owns
place
it?
has a pretty good record. I don't know. Oh, I got stories about that. I
Who
can
owns
tell
it
you.
now, man?
I can tell you a story
The
about
Chileans own. That's what screwed up the whole plane thing.
the UPS plane that crashed where the engine fell off. So I saw the video.
That's horrible,
The engine,
man. That's horrible.
the left engine fell off.
Well, that's their
on
job.
The MD-11,
That's their job,
Which MD-11s
to
are
find
very
cracks.
old, and that was a job I would do: is inspect structures and engines and stuff like that to make sure that they were good to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know if that area was actually suspected cracking or something. I'm not in that field no more. I've been gone.
It's been 20 years, right?
Yeah.
20, 23. Anyway.
You want to hear a good story about there?
Sure.
Okay, so I worked there for 7 years at the airport here in San Antonio and doing aircraft maintenance. And we had this guy that worked with me. He was an inspector. I was an NDI inspector, and so was he, an NDI inspector. And he was in the Marine Corps, and I was in the Army. You know, we're ex-veterans or whatever at that time. And we go into the UPS hangar, where all the maintenance was done for UPS. And there was an aircraft being built for the Chinese government. We were making a U.S. An Air Force One, but for the Chinese. And a part of that was they had security around the aircraft, and you had to go through.
I think you told me this story.
Huh?
I think you told me this story.
Yeah, and you had to go and check in to the security guard to get access to go into the
because
aircraft.
the Chinese don't want you to put any bugs in that airplane.
Well, they did. Well, we did. And so as we were leaving,
I'm sorry, did I mess up your story?
my
Oh,
coworker,
man, sorry.
my coworker, he said, "Man, that security guard looked like my commander in the Marine Force."
Really?
And he goes, "Really?" I said, yeah, it looked like he's the commander.
Yeah.
And so we went and did our inspection, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And we were leaving. And on the way out, my friend goes, "Man, you look just like Colonel so-and-so." I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Colonel David, right?
Okay.
And the guard goes, No, I'm not. And I said, okay. And we left and we went back to do our job. Well, the next day we come back again because we had more work over there. And as we were leaving, the same guard called my friend over. And I said, okay. And I went back to the office.
And your friend disappeared.
Huh?
Your friend disappeared?
No, he disappeared. And that guard and him stayed talking. And I said, okay. So I went back to the office and everything. And then about 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, my friend comes back and said, guess what happened to me? That guard, he was my colonel in the Air Force. I mean, in the Marine Corps. And I said, well, why is he doing a security guard job? Because he went from a colonel to being a security guard. And he goes, he's undercover. I said, what? I said, yeah, the U.S. government is watching this plane while we're here, but they didn't think that nobody would recognize this colonel, right? He was now working, I guess, for Secret Service or something, right?
Yeah.
And so it was about a year later, it was in the news that the Chinese government was suing the company that I worked for because they allowed this security company to come in and I guess some of these guards were agents Secret Service agents, and they put bugs all inside that airplane. And so when it got back to China and China did a bug search, they found all these listening devices on the aircraft.
Yeah. What you know that's going to happen. You know, if I have a plane built in China, you know it's going to be all bugged.
So I would. I mean, why not? I mean, is there no other place that they can get this work done?
Yeah, go to one of their friends. Go to Russia. Even Russia would have put bugs on it.
Go to the American. I guess they don't have the maintenance facility. Maybe because it was the aircraft was an American aircraft. I'm pretty sure it was a Boeing something, and they just felt more secure with the American company working it.
I'm sure they've stolen enough technology to do it on their own.
We steal from them. They steal from us. It's all.
You always got to defend the enemy. No, they steal from us.
Okay.
Okay. No, that's a good story, man. That's good. I'm not surprised though. I mean, you're gonna. Everybody bugs everybody. Does that make you feel better? We all bug each other. You're bugging me right now.
Yeah.
No, that's a good story. All right. What else you want to talk about?
Jeffrey Epstein? Or you don't want to go black?
I don't want to what?
Go black. Go into the into the depths of the.
Once you go black, you don't want to come back.
What other subjects you got there?
Well, Jeffrey Epstein, news of today, Jeffrey Epstein, they released the files. That's getting all sorted out now. What else do you want to say about it?
Him and Trump were friends.
Yeah, well, that's what...
More than friends. I mean...
no, that's before they got released. And the Democrats were pushing. Oh wow!
The Democrats are involved too. Bill Clinton was in there. There's a lot of people.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I think he was involved. Or I saw. Okay, here's the deal.
Don't say anything.
So they released the names, or not the names, the files. Right? There were 23,000 page.
Yeah, but
they finally released it, and I was always wondering, why is this such a big deal? If he's a civilian, why is they treating this like it's the JFK file or something? Like, why is it so secretive?
Yeah.
Well, I watched this YouTuber, and he was talking about what he saw in the files, right? So he apparently went through the files. I don't know if he went through AI or how he went through 23,000 pages of files. But this Jeffrey Epstein was so involved.
Is it Epstein or Epstein? Epstein. Is that that's a Jewish name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? He's Jewish? He was Jewish?
I think he is. I don't really know. But this guy was involved in a lot of stuff and knew a lot of people.
Well, yeah. He's a
powerful people
multimillionaire
in the Middle East, in Asia.
Yeah,
and he was also involved in some arm trade and in selling weapons.
He made money. I mean, do you think
I don't know
made his fortune selling tacos or what?
No, I'm just saying.
Or the way you would say it, tacos.
Why
did he make his fortune selling tacos?
What I'm getting at, why was there such a security risk of this guy, this horny a billionaire? Why would they hold back on it? But it's because he was involved in more stuff than we're aware of.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize he went to that level, that he was involved in, in other governments' business, and he was like a go-between guy, I guess. I don't know why he would be involved. But
I don't know what he did.
Somehow he did some stuff, and
somehow he did some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, what do you want to say about it?
Nothing. No, I'm just listening to you. I'm seeing how it gets sorted out.
What about the text of the Congresswoman? No. You don't want to talk about that?
Well, no, it's getting sorted out now, but I think the Democrats were raring to go about getting Trump, and Trump saying, okay, I'm going to sign and release it. And now I think the stuff that's coming out, it's really pointing more towards the Democrats than they were hoping for. So,
yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. I think
both sides were involved in this in some level. I don't know to what, and I guess over time we're going to find out